future pharma aspirant. I hope you are doing well. So, first, let me introduce myself. My name is Shweta Sahu. I have completed my V Farm from VIT Meshra, Ranchi. I have qualified GPAT. I have qualified NIPER with All India rank 635. And now currently I am studying in NIPER Guwahati M Farm in Pharmacy Practice. So before sharing some of the useful tips with you all and my experiences also, I would like to thank Deepak for providing me this platform so that I can share my experiences with you. Okay, so now let's start. So before starting the preparation of any exam, you should have a knowledge about it. And for this, first what you need to do is solve the previous year question paper. From that, you will get an idea about which topics are important, from which topic the questions come every year. What are the past trends of coming questions in exam? So for this, either you can solve it and you can do by your own analysis, or otherwise there are many YouTube videos available, and in that they have done analysis of past 10 years, 12 years question papers. You can go through it. And one more important point. Suppose you are solving the PYQs and suppose question number 1 is correct. But the point here is why these remaining 3 options are wrong. You should be able to answer that. If you are able to answer that, you are good to go. Because that time, if you are able to do so, means your concept is very clear. And personally, what I followed is Pearson, because in that, for every question, a detailed explanation is given. Like apart from the concept which is given in or related to that topic, additional information also you can find. So that will be a plus point for your knowledge, right? Now, it's like resources. Many resources are available because this is an era of internet, right? So you can follow many free play courses are also there. Suppose if you will open or download the GDC classes app, in that also many free contents are available. You can go through it. But uh, what I did is I followed some of the standard books for ecology, especially the KD Tripathi I followed, but that is for the classification. Or otherwise, for classification, I also followed the Lippincott. But what I like about the Lippincott is language, and what I used to do is I just suppose example reading anti-ulcer chapter. I used to read in one shot, and that time only, even I don't understand 100%, it's fine. I just leave it. And that time I used to highlight it, whatever I understand. And now, the second time when I am reading it, all the highlighted point I used to mention in my copy. Suppose that took 4 to 5 pages. Now, when I again read that my concise note third time, I again reconcile it in just one single sheet. And what is important, like you just write classification, its mechanism of action, its ADR, contraindications, uh, and drug interactions, and some of the special points for any specific drugs. If some special highlighted point is there, you need to keep in mind, you just write on. So you just, this what you are concising it in a single sheet at the last moment, it's very useful for the exam. And that time also you will feel less burden. Okay, like everything is just in single sheet, I don't have too much content, so it will feel good. Now, for cognosy, I followed Kokate. In that, tables are given for the like alkaloids, biological sources, its chemical constituents, its synonyms are given, and some of the microscopic and macroscopic characters that also will come to know by solving the previous year question paper, like from which plant drug these are mostly coming, like, or are being repeated. And for glycoside also similar, there are given many chemical tests are given. So I followed the cognosy. And when I started like reading from this book, and then again I used to visit to the YouTube channels. In that, either I solve the previous year question paper or MCQs, like I used to solve it a lot of MCQs related to that single word chapter I used to study, so that I will get an idea about from as a whole. Now, for instrumental method of analysis, I followed Ravi Shankar because for me, it's like this book has been written in very easy language. And now for Sutex, standard book is Lagman, and there are many tables. Tables are there, so don't neglect that table. And in organic chemistry, like stereochemistry, general organic chemistry, and the named reaction, I used to solve lot of question paper from that. Whenever some extra named reaction, I used to get it. So I made a just one formula type of sheet, and in that every named reaction I have a just one place, not the detail. Like you will write the reagent, uh, what is the starting product and what is the final product and what mechanism involved. Suppose and some ESR is been involved or NAR, so you can write it. It's very basic, which we have studied in our plus two also. Now for jurisprudence, you can go through the year. Year is very important. And for this, like there are GDC channels, in that many free content you will get. Or there are many farmers APS channels also is there. Like lot of content are available. Just don't deviate. If you are following any one, stick to it. Or it depends you, like which language or which teachers you are comfortable with. Just don't keep on jumping every platforms. Whatever you are following, stick it, because knowledge is everywhere, right? And what matter is at the last moment. Uh, and one more thing, pharma is very vast. You can't able to complete 100% of your syllabus. So whatever you are studying till the last moment, whatever you have collected, whatever contents you have, suppose 50% or 55% content only you have, but you should be that much thorough from it that if any question come from it, you should not do it wrong. That much clarity you should have. You do the content less, but do with such thoroughly that you can't do it wrong. And what you need to do, automatically you will get to know when you will analyze your uh, paper. When you will analyze the PYQs, you will get an idea about it, because they are not asking everything. Some of the uh, important topics they are focusing on. Okay, now the question comes about the time management. Actually, it depends upon the individual. What I was is I take a long setting, like, and some like can't take that much long sitting, so you can take a break and all. But from 7th till 7th semester, I was like, I used to attend classes, but 8th semester our classes was less, and I started prioritizing myself this exam. Like, okay, this topics what the professor will teach, I can do it, or uh, today's class is not that much important. So I used to spend myself in a library utilizing my time. So it totally depends upon yourself. But one more thing, whatever the professors are teaching in a class, like for biostatistics and for marketing, what I did is I used to listen everything, because I know I can't able to prepare separately from these topics. So whatever they are teaching in a class, I used to listen it very carefully. That time only I used to make the notes and all. And that time only I used to try to remember it and just keep in loop revision for that topics. Because extra you are able to do it for the major subject, but for these remaining subjects, we will not get that much time, because actually it depends. For some students, the semester exams over even before the GPAT, but for some, they need to give this GPAT exam, and after that their semester exams are being conducted. So it's upon you how you manage it, but you make your priority, like to manage both of them. And once you make your priority, it's like GPAT. So you find a way how to do it, and ultimately you have to do it way. No one can suggest you anything. You should find a way because we all are different personality person. So it's totally depend on you. Now, next is like study techniques. I earlier I mentioned it. One single page, you concise every information. You will also feel good. Okay, for each and every topic, I just have a one single sheet, and you just click up for pick up that page in free time whenever you have the breaks between your class. Whenever after the dinner you are roaming, you just take a look over it. You keep on revision. The number of times you revise, it will stick to your memory. Practice makes permanent. Yeah. Now, common mistake. Actually, I mentioned it earlier. Syllabus is very vast, so you don't suppose you are not uh, uh, you have not analyzed it and you are going in the wrong direction. You are focusing on the portions which are less important. So that's there you will lose the marks, right? And you should know where to stop. Some people have interest in ecology and they will like go very deep inside the ecology. But you're not doing PhD, right? You're writing the competitive exam. You should see the level like of what level they are asking. You need to prepare according to that. So you should know where to stop. And the next thing is demotivation. Definitely, we all are humans. Every day can't be a happy day. You all will feel demotivated. But that time, remember one thing, why you started, right? You can't just live in a middle because you have not fight it. If you have entered the battle, you have entered the battleground without fighting, you can't return back. There will be many times you will feel like, okay, I'll give up. But you should make yourself believe at least if I have started, I need to finish it. After that, it doesn't matter I won or I lose. At least you have that you should have that spirit. I will fight till the last moment. Okay, and you don't know. It's like in your mind it will be okay. This much content I have left it. I won't be able to crack the exam. It's not like that. It's like if you are going in a right direction, if you have prepared the limited content only, no, for that limited content only, you should have a command over it. Okay, and whenever you are feeling low or something, talk to your parents, talk to your friends whom you are comfortable with. You should always bounce back. You should always restart. You should always bounce back. Suppose you have wasted your yesterday. Fine. And now, with a very guilt of not starting, you are thinking about the past. Guys, you have did it. You can't do anything about it. The only thing you can do right at the moment, at this moment, is restart and do this. Till the last moment, you fight it, and definitely you will achieve it. If you can dream it, you can do it. So, all the best.